Okay, turn the radio down. Right, it's Saturday morning and we're going to go make a start on the oats. That's my dad in the 3350 with the header on the back. We brought him out of retirement for the harvest. He's come back to help us a bit. Yeah, so we're going to cut spring oats today. Eliane, I think the variety is. And these were drilled, I think this is the first bit of spring drilling I've done actually. So it must have been beginning of March, I reckon. End of February, beginning of March. And yeah, we've got 70 hectares down here in total, but 22 hectares of it is a different variety. The reason being is it's actually winter oat seed. We weren't going to have enough spring oat seed to cover the whole lot of spring oats, because we got spring oats at farm 1 as well, and so we weren't going to have enough seed, so we thought we'd... Right, hopefully you've that last bit of video just worked. The SIM card packed up halfway through, and switched off, so hopefully it'll be alright. But yeah, as I was saying, that straw out there is still a bit green because that's the winter oat seed. So we'll do the spring oats first, and then it's supposed to be like 34 degrees today, so the straw will soon ripen. Run the back boxes over. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly put the header on, and then I'm going to catch a lift back to the yard with my dad, so I can get my truck, and then I can have the truck down the field then, because it's got loads of tools in the back, and I've got it here for when I want to go home as well then. Right, we're back on. The camera's playing up a little bit, so hopefully this is all actually recording. I think it's the SIM card more than the camera. It just keeps stopping recording, but in a minute I'll quickly chuck all this film onto my laptop, and then I'll reset the SIM card, and we should be away then. Just putting the bin lids up. We'll set the concave to 20. I'll fine tune it. I'm just setting this now roughly, and then I'll fine tune it all when we get going. Right, let's go for it. I'm chopping the headland. Alright, we'll rev it up. 970. Drop her down. Hill master on. Right, so just want to adjust the straw chopper a little bit. It's not chopping the straw very well. It's still quite long, look. So what I've got to do is... Sorry, camera turned itself off again. I've got to wind in these stationary knives a little bit. So I'm going to get a spanner and slacken that off. I've got my metric adjustable. Slacken that off. Same on the other side. Basically, it's just going to make it so that it chops the straw a bit smaller. A bit stiff. Bloody thing. It's all a bit seized up. See, they're in a lot further now. That should do it better. I've also got this as well. I think I can push that one in as well, but we'll see how it is after this. Right, so I'm on the land work now. Just loading up George. I'm going to get out in a minute and just check the straw and see if there's any losses in the straw. Normally do get quite losses in the straw on oats, so you've got to go a bit steady. But like I said, there's no rush anyway, because there's only a certain amount of crop that's actually ripe, ready to be cut. So I'm going along at 3.84k, and the losses for, you can see where the losses are for the straw, 3 to 4 bars. So we'll get out and have a look and see, and I've got my calibration figure, I'll show you, is on 30 still. We'll get out and have a look, see what's actually in the straw. This is not so much dust when we're on oats. That wheat dust wasn't very nice. There's not a lot of straw. A bit like the wheat, there wasn't much straw on that. You can still see some green in it. Bits of green. Feels very chewy. I don't think it'll bale for a couple of days. There's a couple there. Not many. A couple of little oats. Not bad at all. I'm quite pleased with that. So that means that we can just cruise along at about 4k. Right, 23 hectares I've done today so far. It's half past 6. I haven't been going very quick, just going along steady. There's no rush. We're limited, like I said before, we're limited on the amount of crops that we've actually got that's ready to cut. So there's no point in rushing and then and letting it all, wasting it all out in the straw, sort of thing. So it is 7:15, Saturday evening. We got it calibrated in the end. These oats are weighing alright, to be honest, considering they're a thin crop and there's barely any straw. They're weighing alright. We had 9.5 tonne in the trailer and it wasn't even that heaped up. So they're yielding average 6.1 tonne to the hectare, which ain't bad for spring oats. We're happy with that. It's a really nice bit of straw as well. That will do well for the cattle bedding. There's not much of it, but it's really nice straw. So yeah, I've nearly finished this big field. This one is 29 hectares. I've almost finished it. Just load George up. Apparently it's been really hot out there today. Luckily I haven't had to go out there. I've literally been out once for a quick toilet stop. That was it. Started early this morning. I was in the field, pulled into the field with the sprayer at 7 o'clock this morning. Yeah, we're having a bit of trouble with the crop, with the spring oats not ripening very quickly at Farm 1. So we're having to spray them with Roundup to try and hurry them up a bit. I'll top you up a bit further up. Notes to get a good load on. Anyway, if you like the footage what George has been taken from outside, just write in the comment section saying thanks George, because he'll appreciate that. He's been doing a good job getting bits of video from outside and that. Just gonna top up the front of his trailer. Basically, he'll just drive along at 4K and I'll load him up. Perfect. I got that one on camera. Didn't spill a drop. Tea time. I seem to be living off Cornish pasties this summer. Not bad. Got the sunset. Field of oats in front of me. What more do you want?